bus and other buses are of the PQ type. Bus, the normal system we have, the system has all the three types of the buses: slack bus, PQ bus, and PV bus. So we have written the some steps regarding the algorithm. So first step we have start, then we have given the input the data. So in case of input data we have given the input as a line data. Okay? Line data, then type of buses, bus data. Then we have put the input of bus data and the tolerance or accuracy required in case of the your stopping the your algorithm. So we have, in case of the, we have the line data, bus data, value of epsilon, like that. So line data means we have the serial number of the line, starting bus, ending bus, series impedance, and shunt admittance, like that. In case of line data, we have the complete information regarding the line data. Then the bus data. So bus data, let us suppose we have considered the bus number 1 as a slack bus. So for the bus number 1, the voltage and voltage angle is given. And then let us suppose we have the PQ buses. We have numbered our system in such a way that after 2, let us suppose up to M, there are the PQ buses. So we have the bus information means the P2 value we have given, Q2 value is given, P3, Q3, PM, Q है, ठीक है? And after that, let us suppose we have the PV buses. ठीक है? For the PV buses, what information will be given? PV bus ने की दिता होगा आपने कोले? केड़ी चीज होती है PV बस में? P and voltage. So for the PV bus, so up to M, we have the PQ buses. Then PM plus 1 will be given, and V M plus 1 is given. P M plus 2, V M plus 2 is given. Up to N number bus. Okay? So means PN and V. ठीक है, ये सानू जो डाटा दिता होया इन्फॉर्मेशन दिती है जेडे सिस्टम ते ਅਸੀਂ ਲੋਡ ਫਲੋ ਕਰਨਾ ਉਹਦੇ ਰਿਗਾਰਡਿੰਗ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇਨਫੋਰਮੇਸ਼ਨ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਹੋਈ ਆ। ਠੀਕ ਹੈ, P ਕਿਉਂ ਕੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ, ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਪਾਵਰ ਕਿੰਨੀ ਇੰਜੈਕਸ਼ਨ ਹੋ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ। ਜੇਕਰ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ PG ਤੇ QD ਦਿੱਤਾ ਹੋਇਆ, ਜੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ PG ਤੇ PD ਜਾਂ ਕਿ ਆਪਾਂ SG ਐਂਡ SG ਦਿੱਤਾ ਹੋਇਆ, ਤਾਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਇੰਜੈਕਸ਼ਨ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ ਉਹ ਜਨਰੇਟਰ ਪਾਵਰ ਮਾਈਨਸ ਡਿਮਾਂਡ ਕੈਲਕੂਲੇਟ ਕਰਕੇ ਜੀ injection power, generated power minus demand at the bus, that gives the power injection. So from that we can calculate what is the value of, so this information is given. So from that we have the value of P2 real power injection at bus number 2, Q2 is the reactive power injection at bus number 2 because the 2 number bus was of the किस टाइप की बस थी, PQ टाइप की बस थी। 10 नंबर बस भी PQ टाइप की बस था। इन्होंने वाला मतलब किया रियल पावर इंजेक्शन कितनी हो रही है, रिएक्टिव पावर इंजेक्शन कितनी हो रही है। अप टू M नंबर बस रियल पावर इंजेक्शन कितनी हो रही है, रिएक्टिव पावर इंजेक्शन कितनी हो रही है। फिर आफ्टर दैट वी हैव द PV बसेस। ठीक है, So at the m plus 1 plus, we have the what is the real power injection and at which voltage level this power is injected. Okay. So on up to n number of buses, up to Vn and Vn. After this, we have to assume the data. Okay. Assume the data. So for the load flow calculations using Gauss-Seidel method, we are calculating the variables V and delta. ठीक है, V and delta की वैल्यूज ਅਸੀਂ फाइंड आउट कर रहे हैं, वोल्टेज इक्वेशन ਅਸੀਂ लगा रहे हैं ਜਿਹੜੀ ਕਿ ਸਾਨੂੰ V and delta ਦੀ ਵੈਲਿਊ ਦਿੰਦੀ ਹੈ. So we have to assume the value of the variables in terms of V and delta where it is not given. For the bus number 1, V is given, delta is given. Because bus number 1 is a slack bus. ठीक है, बस नंबर 1 की है स्लैक बस आ, ਉੱਥੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਵੋਲਟੇਜ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਹੋਈ ਆ, ਵੋਲਟੇਜ ਐਂਗਲ ਵੀ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਹੋਈ ਆ, ਇਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਅਸਿਊਮ ਕਰਨ ਦੀ ਜ਼ਰੂਰਤ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ. ਠੀਕ ਹੈ, ਬਸ ਨੰਬਰ 2 V2 and delta 2 is not given, so we have to assume V2 and delta 2 as 1.0 and 0.0. Or we can say this V2 is equal to one angle 0. Or we can say this V2 is equal to 1 plus J0. Okay? So similarly, we can assume the value of V3, Vm, ठीक है, then m plus 1 bus. So for m plus 1, V magnitude is given, so it is not need to assume the value of voltage because it is actually given. So we have to assume the value of delta. So delta m plus 1 is equal to कितना होएगा, कितने डिग्री assume करना सी 0 डिग्री. 0 डिग्री. Similarly, delta n is equal to 0. ठीक है. Then we have to find AI and BIK. ठीक है, AI is equal to EI minus of JQI divided by YII, BIK, YIK divided by YI, where I's vary from 1 to n. ठीक है, where I is vary from 1, 2 to n. Before moving to this step, we have to check the. Please let us know this is the step number 3A. Check the type of bus. If it is PV, then go to step. If it is of a PV type, then we have to move to some other step, which we will have to mention here. If it is PQ, then we have to calculate AI and BIK. ठीक है? So means Then 5 number step for PQ bus. Calculate BI AI divided by BI star sum of k varies from 1 to n. A is not equal to I. YIK BIK so this step is calculating the voltage and voltage angle for the PQ buses, and if it is of the PV type buses, then go to step number 6. ठीक है, 6 number step किया. If for PV buses, for the PV buses, what you have to calculate? In order to calculate AI, we need the QI. ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ PV buses ਹੈਗੀਆਂ, PV buses ਤੇ ਕੀ ਹੈਗਾ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲੇ? ਕਿਉਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਹੋਇਆ? ਕਿਉਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਹੋਇਆ? ਇਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਕਿਉਂ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕੈਲਕੂਲੇਟ ਕਰਨਾ ਪੈਣਾ? So we have to use the QI equation. QI equation minus of sum BI K varying from 1 to n YIK sin of theta IK delta K minus delta I. ठीक है, calculate this. Calculate QI. Also we have to given this in the data, line data, bus data, epsilon, and limits for reactive power for PV buses. ठीक है, क्यों मिनिमम क्यों मैक्सिमम सारियां वास्ते देना है. So we have calculated the QI. So then this QI, we will check that is this QI is lying within the limits or not. So your QI must be greater than or equal to the minimum value of power injection required at that bus and the maximum value of QI at that bus. Means your QI must lie within the limits. If yes, if this limit is yes, then go to step 4. ठीक है, जेकर ਜਿਹੜੀ ਅਸੀਂ QI ਦੀ ਵੈਲਿਊ ਇੱਥੇ ਫਾਈਂਡ ਆਊਟ ਕੀਤੀ ਆ, QI ਇਕੁਏਸ਼ਨ ਲਗਾ ਕੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਵੈਲਿਊ ਫਾਈਂਡ ਆਊਟ ਕੀਤੀ ਆ, this lies within the minimum and maximum limit, then it is okay. Then use this calculated value of QI in this for the calculation of AI. ठीक है, so for this bus you calculate the AI and BIK. ठीक है, then calculate the value of VI using the this voltage equation and only keep the value of delta I. Go to step 1 and calculate the value of that time at that bus. ठीक है? ठीक है ना, ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਬਸਟੀਟਿਊਟ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ AI BIK, we will get the voltage magnitude and voltage angle, so we will keep only the angle out of this equation. Now if this limit is violated, if you are means if no, if no, means either your QI can be less than Q minimum or the calculated QI can be greater than Q maximum. Then we have to fix the value of QI. If no, we have to fix QI. If QI is less than QI minimum, then make QI is equal to QI minimum. ठीक है? If QI is greater than QI maximum, then make QI is equal to QI maximum. ਜਿਹੜੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਵੈਲਿਊ QI ਦੀ ਕੈਲਕੂਲੇਟ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੈ, if it is violating the limits, then we can fix up to the maximum extreme limits. वो वैल्यू से लेनी, ठीक है? वो वैल्यू लेके then go to the step 4. Then change the type of bus to PQ bus and go to step 4. ठीक है? पहले साड़ी किसी PV बस थी. Earlier it was a PV bus. We were calculating the QI.
Yes, sir.
If the QI is lying within the limits,
Yes, sir.
then we are using that value of QI and we are only calculating the angle, voltage angle. But if the calculated value of QI is violating the limits, then we are fixing the QI limits. Either it is QI minimum or QI maximum. ठीक है? So we have PI is already fixed for this PV bus. QI now we have fixed from here. So P and Q is fixed. So the type of the bus is now your PV bus. It's PQ bus. It's PQ bus. So you have to calculate using this equation. You have to calculate the V as well as delta. Not keep this V. Then you have to calculate V and delta. ठीक है? Then check 6 number, 7 number. Check if it is done for buses. If it is done for all the buses. ठीक है? If no, then repeat. ठीक है? We have to repeat. Accordingly, we have to repeat. Otherwise, go to next step. ठीक है? Next step क्या है? Check the value of VI R plus 1 minus VI R. We will check less than or equal to epsilon. If yes, stop नहीं करना है. If yes, then calculate slack bus power. Slack bus power. Otherwise, repeat. ठीक है? दोबारा फिर ये अपनी सही वैल्यू नहीं आई, पहली बात 2 नंबर बस तो फिर शुरू कर देना. पहले पीक्यू बस से जाते कैलकुलेट करांगे, ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸਾਡੀ वोल्टेज वैल्यू आई हुई उस वोल्टेज वैल्यू यूज करके दोबारा करते. तो उसके बाद किया कैलकुलेट लाइन फ्लोज. लाइन फ्लोज calculate losses. You can also calculate losses. Losses भी ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੱਢ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ, ਲਾਈਨ ਫਲੋ ਤੋਂ losses ਕੱਢ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ. ਟੋਟਲ ਕਿੰਨਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਕੋਲੇ, ਲਾਈਨ ਫਲੋ ਕਿੰਨਾ ਹੋ ਰਿਹਾ, ਦੋਨੋਂ ਪਾਸੇ ਐਡ ਕਰਕੇ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦਾ ਐਡ ਕਰਕੇ ਜਿੰਨਾ ਹੋਇਆ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ losses ਹੈ. ਠੀਕ ਹੈ? ਐਂਡ ਫਾਈਨਲੀ ਸਟਾਪ. ठीक है? ये प्रोसीजर है फॉर द पीवी बस, PQ एंड PV बस. पहला सी करिए PQ बसेस रही है. In case of PQ bus, we have to calculate V and delta. And if we have the sum of the PV buses, then we have to calculate the V and delta. For the PV bus, we have to calculate only the delta. V is given. ठीक है? In order to calculate the delta, we need the QI at that bus. So calculate the value of QI using the reactive power injection equation. Then check the limits of the QI. If the calculated value of the QI is violating the limits, then fix the value of QI and change the type of the buses from PV to PQ. And for that bus, calculate the V and delta. ठीक है? So in this way, and finally you can check whether it is done for all the buses, whether it is the tolerance is meet or done for all the buses. Then you calculate for the slack bus power and line flows, losses and stop. So this is the procedure for the load flow used for the PQ and PP bus. So we have discussed the algorithm steps. We can also draw the flow charts. So you try to draw the flow charts at your own level. Try to draw the flow charts at your own level. For the Gaussian method, when it is having only the slack bus and PQ bus. Case 2, when it is having a slack bus, PQ bus and select this assignment by the next week. So previously you have to select today. The previous assignment in the last is given to you. You have to submit today. Today is the last day for the submission of the previous assignment. So you have to submit the this assignment in the next Friday. Okay. So okay. Thank you.